Hello and welcome to this call centre helper interview looking at the 2024 research findings. I'm absolutely delighted to be joined by Paul Weald, the Contact Centre Innovator, and together we're going to be looking at mix of channels. So Paul, are you surprised to see that voice remains so high in the contact centre right now?
Hi, Megan. Yes, it's a enduring myth that voice is going to suddenly disappear. And what your survey finding reinforces is that voice has a significant role to play. The majority of contact is handled that way. That's because journeys that are self-serve that can't be resolved and moments that matter, customers do want to both reach out by phone, and as a fully duplex, that's an interaction, and it's appropriate to do that in sort of real time by phone. Also, interestingly, I see there's a kind of couple of percentage points variation since last year. So inbound voice is slightly down, outbound voice is slightly up. And
What do you think is driving that shift?
I suspect that is contact centres seeing that for those inquiries that come in on asynchronous channels, so that might be your messaging and your chat, that are quite complex, are going to take quite a long time for the typing based interaction, that actually if they ask the customer, is it appropriate to have a call, and they then make that as an outbound call, that's a faster way of being able to resolve the inquiry and generate a much higher level of sort of customer empathy. So if that's what's driving a marginal uptick in outbound for customer care resolution, then that would have my support as a kind of good thing.
It's really interesting to see that voice is so dominant still. Interestingly, year on year, email and live chat seem fairly static. What do you think's behind that?
Well, I think that's a little bit of a disappointment, that there's so much attention in the industry to try to promote the effectiveness of chat and automation through chatbots. You would hope to see that email is going down and chat is going up, but we're not seeing that from your survey. What that suggests is that the membership that are contributing to the survey, haven't yet got mature enough in terms of those technology capabilities. So again, there is a lot of potential upside that the vendors would be talking about. We're not seeing that translate yet into shifting contact channel preferences.
And that's really interesting. And another channel that remains a bit of a mystery is video chat, because we're all happily using it, day to day in our working lives and personal lives, but it doesn't seem to have translated into an uptick in use in the contact centre. So why do you think that is?
Luckily, the pandemic is now 4 years in our history, consigned to room 101, to use that sort of metaphor. And I just wonder whether customer interactions with organizations, if it's not face to face, as in a retail type environment, that I'm not sure that is necessarily just being replaced by kind of video chat. So that's one that kind of doesn't surprise me.
And do you think any of this is set to shift in the next 5 to 10 years?
What I would hope we will start to see is less reliance on almost the kind of 1990s standard. So, why in this day and age does a customer have to resort to email? Why can't they interact in a more real-time way through chat and async messaging? And why can't that be automated where it's appropriate to do so, and triaged to support staff? I don't think voice will ever go away, not in my working life anyway.